with the oath taking. The oath takers, please remain standing while the rest of the guests please be seated.
Very well. Will those taking their oath please raise your right hand and repeat after me? I, your name. Having been promoted to the rank of your rank, do hereby solemnly swear that I will well and faithfully discharge, to the best of my ability, the duties of my present position and of all others I may hereafter hold under the Republic of the Philippines, that I will support and defend the Constitution of the Philippines, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I will obey the laws, legal orders, and decrees promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the Republic of the Philippines, and that I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily, without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations.
The oath takers may be seated. Well, to deliver his message, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Executive Secretary, Secretary Lucas Bersamin, National Defense Secretary, Secretary Gilbert Chudoro Jr., the Armed Forces of the Philippines Chief of Staff, General Romeo Browner, and the major service commanders, the newly promoted generals and flag officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, fellow workers in government, other distinguished guests, and the families, of course, of our newly promoted officers. Welcome to Malacañang. Good afternoon. First of all, allow me to congratulate the newly promoted generals and flag officers of the Armed Forces. This achievement is a clear reflection of how your expertise, your discipline, and commitment to the nation have come together in pursuit of the welfare of our people. For almost 90 years, 89 years it has been, the Armed Forces of the Philippines has been the bedrock of our sovereignty, a vital force that protects our land, our people, our freedoms. But this gathering reminds us that the true measure of service is not found in accolades or ranks or promotions. It lies in the fulfillment of your duty to uphold the integrity of our nation and to ensure the safety and security of every Filipino citizen. And this year, you have shown what excellence in public service looks like. Last month, the AFP launched the Combined Coordination Center at Camp Aguinaldo in partnership with the United States Indo-Pacific Command. It is a leap forward in our modernization efforts, reinforcing our interoperability with allies and strengthening our defense capabilities under the Mutual Defense Board concept plan. You have also concluded the 8th iteration of AFP Joint Exercise Dagitpa, or Dagat Langit Lupa, sharpening your tactics, techniques, and procedures. These exercises equip our forces as they address evolving security threats and operationalize the comprehensive archipelagic defense concept. Beyond military operations, you have been instrumental in providing humanitarian assistance and disaster response during some of our darkest hours. In the wake of severe tropical storms Christine, Nika, super typhoons Leon and Pepito, your swift and coordinated efforts saved many, many lives. These actions remind us that the AFP lawless elements that undermine peace and the increasing frequency of natural and coordinated efforts saved many, many lives. These actions remind us that the AFP is a force of compassion. However, we continue to face complex and dynamic challenges, threats to our sovereignty, lawless elements that undermine peace, and the increasing frequency of natural disasters. These require us to remain steadfast, resourceful, unyielding in our resolve. As stewards of our national defense, you bear the solemn responsibility of ensuring the security of our land, of our seas, of our skies, our cyberspace. In defending our waters, we must uphold international maritime laws, deepening our commitment to regional peace and cooperation. By fostering coordination amongst nations, we can safeguard stability while advancing our collective interests. Diplomacy rooted in strong legal foundation is our most effective instrument in navigating these endeavors. Equally, we must
of the
continue
Filipino people, the security of our nation, and the future of generations yet to come. Every decision we make now, every action that we take, will help shape the course of our republic. As our senior officers of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, I enjoin you to lead with honor, serve with integrity, and inspire others with your example. Stand with your troops, stand for the Constitution, and above all, stand for the Filipino people. This administration will remain your steadfast partner in strengthening our institutions and upholding the rule of law so we can build a bagong Pilipinas that is stronger, that is more secure, more equitable for all. Mabigat man ang inyong sinumpang tungkulin, marami mang hamon ang kailangan harapin. Makakaasa kayo na ang buong bansa ay kasama ninyo, nagdadasal para sa inyong kaligtasan, sumusuporta sa inyong mga hakbang, at umaasang maglilingkod kayo ng may katapatan sa ating bayan. Higit sa lahat, isulong natin ang mga pangarap ng bawat Pilipino sa pamamagitan ng bawat misyon na naitupad natin, bawat sakripisyong inaalay, at bawang hamong tinapatan ng tagumpay. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay ang Armed Forces of the Philippines. Mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas.
Well, thank you, Mr. President. The President is requested to remain on stage for the photo opportunity. We'll start off with Lieutenant General Jimmy D. Larida and family. Okay, thank you. Lieutenant General Fernando M. Reyeg and family. Thank you. Lieutenant General Facundo O. Palafox IV and family. Okay, thank you. Vice Admiral Alfonso F. Torres Jr. and family. Thank you. Lieutenant General Luis Rex Di Bergante and spouse. Thank you. Vice Admiral Cesar Bernard N. Valencia and family. Thank you. Major General Pablo E. Rustria Jr. and family. Thank you. Major General Dennis G. Estrella and family. Thank you. Rear Admiral Francisco G. Tagamulila Jr. and spouse. Thank you. Next, we have Rear Admiral Roy Vincent T. Trinidad and spouse. Next, we have Major General Pedro C. Balisi Jr. and family. Okay, thank you. Rear Admiral Joe Anthony C. Orbe. Thank you. Major General Gulliver L. Sinieres and family. Thank you. Major General Danilo D. Benavides and family. Thank you. Major General Leonardo I. Peña and family. Thank you. Major General Francis Anthony M. Coronel and family. Thank you. Next, we have Major General Todd Rufino P. Candelario and family. Thank you. Next, we have Major General Eric A. Gatchalian and family. Thank you. Rear Admiral Felipe F. Bautista and family. Thank you. Commodore Richard N. Gonzaga and family. Thank you. Next, we have Brigadier General L. Glenn F. Villaflor and family. Thank you. Brigadier General Rodier B. de la Peña and family. Thank you. Commodore Vincent J. Sibala and family. Okay, thank you. Brigadier General Gregorio B. Hernandez Jr. and family. Thank you. Commodore Diosdado G. Caluya Jr. and family. Thank you. Brigadier General Romulus Joseph P. Cañeso and family. Thank you. Next, Brigadier General Genaro C. Menor and family. Okay, thank you. Next, we have Commodore Constancio Arturo M. Reyes Jr. and family. Thank you. Next, Brigadier General Roman M. Dioso and family. Thank you. Brigadier General Charlemagne F. Batayola Jr. and family. Thank you. Next, we have Brigadier General Ferdinand L. Marcelino and family. Thank you. Brigadier General Darwin F. Hernandez and family. Okay, thank you. Commodore Emilio G. Orio Jr. and family. Thank you. Next, we have Brigadier General Jesus Jeffrey F. Grappa and family. Okay, thank you. Brigadier General Jamel P. Samonte and family. Okay, thank you. And Brigadier General Ferdinand Geminic P. Ramirez with family. Thank you, Mr. President. Well, from here, we'd like to request the Executive Secretary, the Secretary of National Defense, the Chief of Staff, Armed Forces of the Philippines, with the major service commanders and all the promotees for the photo opportunity on stage. Well, thank you very much to His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., President of the Republic of the Philippines. A big hand for the President of the Republic of the Philippines.